Alright, so I guess if there's nothing here, we'll take a look at the other areas and see if there's anything I didn't hover over when I was a young boy. Can I take those things back from you, possibly? No. Nothing else in here. Nope. Nothing along these cloud lines or anything. Nothing in the hatch, maybe, that I missed. Doesn't appear to be. I wonder if I take one of these rocks. Oh. Okay, it won't let me. So if we go through the middle portal, we end up with the guy who we fixed his speech, who is now fast asleep. Can we take his drummy thingy? Doesn't appear to be anything else in here. We're gonna head up to the skull cavity, make sure I didn't miss anything on the dead guy. No. Didn't miss anything on him. Enter the third portal. No. This is gonna take me back to the main area. Yeah. I can take things from your ears. I'm pretty sure I talked to you about everything. Can't thank you enough, young man. What's your name? Didn't we already have all this conversation? That's okay. Let's go through the first one here and see what's there. First one brings me to there. Okay. Second one brings me to him. Third one, I don't think I've been through yet, brings me back here. First portal. Third portal. Holy crap, I did it!
You can't threaten me anymore. I know what they've done. I'm prepared to accept the consequences. But not before I shut you down. I'll cut you out of every dream if I have to.
Ah! Oh, jeez. Don't kill Mr. Morton. Let me talk to him. Is there anything I can do to help? I think pick up the axe, maybe? Yes, I know the axe is very sharp. Drag it to Mr. Morton. We did it. There's a little mouth at the end of the tentacle. It's lined with hooked teeth. Ew. Hello, Mr. Morton.
Yeah, well, again, Mr. Neff. I guess you're wondering where you are.
What is this place?
You're standing in the dreamscape, Mr. Neff. The living, breathing amalgamation of billions of sleeping minds. Each adding their own distinct piece to the puzzle.
Cannot help but do a bit of the burly.
All connected, belonging to the same world.
Do you have to eat that so loudly? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Apparently you don't care. I'm inside a dream.
You're in my dream, as a matter of fact. It doesn't always look like this. It changes slightly each night.
I don't know what voice I'm doing here, but it keeps changing.
What's the purpose of the large machine in the basement?
It synchronizes the brainwaves of two connected minds, making it possible to project an awake mind into a sleeping one, as you are doing right now.
Did you build it?
Only parts of it. My family has been trying to chart the dreamscape for the past 4 generations. My great-grandfather first posited the idea that we are collective
Unconscious in our sleep. Yes, I failed to say posited. I'm not sure that's a word. You want to do it? Oh, fuck me.
Well, does it?
Yes, but this is ever-changing, ever-evolving. As people die, we lose parts of it. As new people are born, new areas appear. It's roughly disc-shaped. As you're born, you appear in the center, moving outward as you age. Eventually reaching the thin, crumbling edge as your life comes to an end.
How does a machine like that work?
To be honest, I don't fully understand myself. My great-grandfather built the first prototype. It was crude, barely providing a keyhole's peek into the sleeping mind. My grandfather improved the design by synchronizing the brainwaves of the connected minds. Fascinating. My father and I both added parts here and there, mainly increasing performance and stability.
So your family's been building this thing for 4 generations?
I was raised from an early age to continue my family's work. My father instructed me how to operate the machine. Occasionally, he brought me along with him into the dreamscape.
I think he's dying.
Can you imagine what that was like for a child?
Not really, no.
Having people's dreams to play in.
Who were you talking to before?
I was talking to the machine. It has organic parts and, after decades of refinement, has reached some degree of awareness. I've learned to communicate with it after all these years.
Well, isn't that creepy?
A talking machine?
It's not really talking. It's more like a whisper in the back of your mind.
What attacked you in the basement? I'm pretty sure the answer's the same. It's the machine.
Yep, I was right.
Recently, we've been had differing opinions on how to proceed. A situation that culminated once you discovered my camera, Mr. Neff.
Yeah, what was the argument about?
Lately, our operation has been getting harder and harder to keep under wraps. I wanted to put it on hold while I sorted things out. But the machine wouldn't let me. I was trying to shut it down, but it attacked me. Awareness and self-preservation go hand in hand, unfortunately. I wish I could explain all this at greater length, but I am fading. I'm afraid I won't be with you much longer.
I thought dreams were all just about wish fulfillment, not an actual place.
You're not alone in thinking that. Freud, for instance, was the originator of that particular idea. But as you can see around you, you're both quite wrong.
Well, that's a bit harsh. What was that tentacle thing?
The tentacles are the roots of the machine. An extension of it, if you will. The machine resides in both dreams and reality at once. The thing you saw in the basement is but half of it. And I need you to kill the other half and draw power from the dreamscape.
Oops, the roots reside here.
But dreams can't hurt you, can they?
Dreams can alter your perception of reality. They can change your life. And they certainly can hurt you. People die in their sleep all the time. I'm feeling weak. But before I leave you, there's something I have to ask. If I could do it myself, I would, but I don't have long. I need you to shut down the machine once and for all.
How do I do that?
By cutting off its power supply. The tentacle you saw was one of its roots. That's how it draws power from the dreamscape.
But I've already chopped it off.
There's more. By now the tentacles have spread to others in the estate. You must enter their dreams just like you entered mine, and make sure it can't draw power there anymore.
Why can't I just smash the machine itself?
The machine is more than just the clunky thing in the basement. Were you not fucking listening to me before? It would be like getting rid of a tick without removing the head. You must kill the roots. Once all dreams are purged, the machine will shut down properly.
What about me? Will I fall asleep as well?
I never had time to visit your dream last night. If I understand things correctly, the machine hasn't established a foothold in your dreams yet.
But what happens if I don't do it?
I've been able to maintain it so far by only letting it tap into one or two dreamers at a time. But once I'm gone, I fear it will only be a matter of time before it renders everyone in the state unconscious.
Wow. Did I fucking fail there?
In order to keep a constant power supply.
So everyone will fall asleep?
Not only that, being a machine with only some organic parts, it doesn't fully understand how our bodies work.
So what's gonna happen?
Concepts like dehydration or muscle atrophy are foreign to it.
So if I fail, everyone in the state will die.
Estate. Stop saying state.
I'm afraid so. Will you grant me this, my dying wish?
Bah, what's it up for me?
It's not about your gains. Your wife's up there. She's got a tendril in her spirit, I'm sure. She's the one that dreamed Mr. Neff. Mr. Morton. He hears a who. After listening to him talk, this is the only one that really makes sense. To me. What's in it for me doesn't sound like something Neff would say. I will do it, but only to save the ones I care about kinda does. But we're gonna go.
Yes, the machine has to be stopped at any cost.
I'm glad you understand what's at stake here. My soul will rest easier, knowing my family won't be responsible for more tragedy.
I'll do my best.
I'm the last in the line of Mortons. With me, my family perishes. what you are going to tell the world about us once we're gone.
Ah, you're all a bunch of nutballs. I'm not sure the world is ready to hear about this.
You're right to question my family's motives. I've had my doubts ever since my adolescent years. But what we did was for the benefit of mankind.
You've given me a lot to think about. I won't pass judgment until I fully understand what you've done.
Thank you, Mr. Neff. I'll rest easier knowing that. This is where I must leave you, I'm afraid. I wish I had more time to set this straight. But don't get to choose these things.
I'm afraid not.
Goodbye, Mr. Neff.
Goodbye, Mr. Morton.
Well, holy shit. What's happening? I must be getting kicked out of him. Here. God, take this off. I'm guessing what I have to do now is go around the building, put these masks on everyone, and slowly enter all their dreams as well. Kinda creepy. Oh well, nothing to be done of it. Let's go. This was the elevator to go upstairs. Wait, what? Wasn't it? Or was it this?
It's closed shut. I can't see any locks or handles.
Oh, crap.
Terminated.